What's up, gang? Hey man, I got a video that's really gonna teach you why you should never listen to women. You can hear them, but never listen to them. But make sure you watch this video to the end. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you jump into the CLG community. It is only $48 a month, less than $500 a year, because you get a 20% discount and you get a free one-on-one call with me as soon as you jump in. So you just send me a DM and you have access to me, and we have the live Q&As, and you have a community of brothers who are actually striving. You feel me? We have greatness inside of that group. Not only can you learn from me, but you can also learn from the top performers inside of the group. I'm not going to share those guys' names, but you'll find those guys' names once you jump inside the community, and look forward to seeing you guys inside. And without further ado, let's jump into the video.
With a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you gonna fuck 100 niggas,
and it's not gonna count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
that's not gonna
that's
count.
different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. If you got a boyfriend, like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck this broad right quick, but I'm gonna wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, nah, niggas don't know how to do that.
You see how quick she switched up? You see how fast? You see how women logic work? You see why I tell everybody in the CLG community, never listen to what a woman say? You can hear what she say, you can hear her words, but everything she say, you just never listen to it. You never take none of it serious. 9 times out of 10, the stuff that she complaining about is actually a good thing. You know what I mean? I know a lot of guys, they dealing with women, they getting women obsessed with them, they getting women going crazy. Bro, if she complaining, that's a good thing, bro. That means that bitch in love. You feel me? If she complaining that you ain't calling her enough, you're not showing intention, you don't love her, her friends don't think you're taking her serious, nigga, that's good news, bro. You feel me? Never listen to a fucking woman, bro. Never listen to, bro. Female logic is broken. This girl just said that it don't count towards her body count if niggas fuck her with a condom. This bitch literally said that if a nigga use a condom on her, it don't count towards her body count. None of that shit count. And then the nigga was like, damn, for real? So you can fuck 100 niggas? Yeah, if it was with a condom, it don't count. He's like, oh shit, so yeah, so your dude, he can fuck a girl, but as long as he wear a condom, she said, see, no, niggas don't know how to do that. See, you see how she switched it up real quick? If you guys literally just started doing what women did to y'all, to them, they would lose their fucking minds. For example, every time you try to talk to a girl, right? Let's say you mess around and you show too much care in a text, or you try to over text, or whatever the case is. The girl done gave you a number, she was responding at first, then she go ghost, right? You feel me? How about when after you done drop the dick on the bitch in love, she love you, one day just randomly go ghost on that bitch. Watch her lose her motherfucking mind. Now, she can go ghost on plenty niggas. See, and a lot of niggas, see, this the thing about you niggas. You niggas don't really understand women, because I'm going to tell you one thing. A woman tried to open her phone and show me her phone and tried to show me that she don't text back none of the niggas that's in her phone or whatever the case is, because she fucking with me, right? See, a lot of you niggas will be like, damn, man, this a bitch I should take serious. A nigga like me, you know what I say? In my mind, what the fuck you got all these niggas' numbers for? So you see how I think? I don't give the bitch the benefit of the doubt at all. You feel me? My main bitch, she ain't got niggas texting her. Niggas ain't in her phone. Niggas, she not gonna get a nigga the number in the fucking first place. But some of y'all niggas be falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Bitch try to show you her phone. She be like, man, you see, I don't really text none of these guys back. You see, I leave them all on red. Bitch, why do you got niggas' numbers? How did they get your number? That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. Like, is you hoeing like that for real? You just giving out your number like candy? So the way I look at it is just like, alright, bet. Rotation. Everything that I find out about you that signifies hoe, used to be a hoe, will be a hoe. Rotation, 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 rotation. Now, I have mastered the ability on how to keep a bitch on rotation forever, because at the end of the day, most of these bitches ain't gonna get taken serious regardless. And then when a guy does take them serious, they not gonna like that guy. Bro, it's so many of my rotation bitches got in relationships and they talk shit about the guy that they in relationship with. They hate that nigga, bro. He a solid choice. They can't stand that nigga, bro. They get that nigga pity pussy. Bro, I can still be catching them hoes for real. It's just a matter of time. And some of the time, I just don't feel like putting in the time. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a nigga. Really what they looking for is a sucker for real. That's really what they looking for. They really looking for a sucker. You feel me? And once they find that sucker, just cause she in a relationship with that nigga, that don't mean that she love that nigga, bro. Like on some real shit. And that's why I try to teach people in the CLG and shit. Like, motherfuckers don't know that I be really saving people's lives for real. You feel me? I be saving women's lives. Because guys understanding this type of information, guys hearing me out, guys understanding female nature, you know what I mean? He find out his girl cheating. He already understood it. He know why she cheating. He showed too much care. He don't gotta murder the bitch. You feel me? Back in the day, before niggas knew CLG shit, the shit that I was talking and all that type of shit, motherfuckers was murdering their wives, bro. It's stories from my high school area when I went to the second high school, because I went to the second high school in an affluent area. Niggas was killing their fucking wives, bro. Like, right down the street from the school, bro. Like, very affluent neighborhoods, because they found that bitch was cheating. I'm like, if you just understood female nature, you would have never took her ass serious in the first place. You would have never made her wife, gave her kids. Because every hoe gon' spin it on your ass as if they fucking wifey material. And none of these bitches is wifey material. Most of these bitches ain't wifey material for real. You feel me? Most of these bitches is not wifey material for real. You gotta check that bitch whole facts. Like, you know what I mean? Before I bought this car, nigga, I checked the car facts. That motherfucker was only driven 5,000 miles a year. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, all the oil changes was done. All that shit. All the shit was updated. All the service. You gotta check the car facts when you buying a car. You gotta check the whole facts when you trying to take a bitch serious. See, a car, you can get out of that bitch in about 3, 4, 5 years. You ain't gonna have the car forever. Or some of you niggas might. And y'all niggas check the car facts for that. Y'all niggas really need to be checking the whole facts on these hoes you fucking with. And it should be no emotion involved. You see, you gotta understand, a bitch being in my rotation is the best feeling she has ever had. Because you gotta understand, I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. I'm not fucking, I'm not caring too much about her past. I'm not fucking checking her phone. I'm not giving a fuck about her guy best friend. I'm not giving a fuck about none of that shit. Because I look at the bitch as a rotation bitch. Now, when she started trying to take me serious, trying to bring me around her parents, trying to do this, I be having to bring her back to reality. When she trying to force me to take her serious, I be like, hey man, you got a lot of baggage. You feel me? You got a lot of, you know what I mean? What about the last nigga that you was with? Why he didn't take you serious? Oh, he just didn't want to deal with me no more. What about the last nigga? Oh, that was just a hookup. What about the last nigga? Oh, I just went over there just to hook up with him. He was the NBA player. Or what about the last nigga? Oh, I just hooked up with him. Okay, so none of these niggas taking you serious, and I'm supposed to be boo-boo food. Now, I don't say that's to the bitch. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, how much rotation can I get out of this bitch? Because this bitch is really trying to marry a nigga. I'm really just trying to keep this. You got to understand, bitch. See, what happens is these bitches love me so much because I treat them how they supposed to be treated, like fucking shit. Or I treat them like a rotation bitch, right? You know what I mean? You see me every now and again. I don't text you. I'm not all up in your ass. I don't really too much care about you. You getting the treatment that you deserve. You feel me? Dropping good dick off in you. You feel me? Nothing in your mouth, nothing in your pussy. Sometimes I can't none of some of these hoes. Some of these hoes, they might keep it. So sometimes I pull out, but if I pull out, I'm nutting all over your face and shit like that. You gotta understand that, like, I'm giving these bitches the best of everything, right? No judgment, no nothing. They can open up to me. They can tell me their life story. They can do all this shit. And where it started getting fishy and where you gotta cut a bitch out of rotation, when she trying to push for marriage against you really, really, really hard. She trying to force you to take her serious. It's just like, bitch, you're not a bitch to be taken serious. You mean to tell me you got all those dicks inside of you? None of those niggas decide to take you serious. You might not be the one to be taken serious for real. The way you should play it is you should find a sucker, because it ain't me. How about you go find a sucker, marry that nigga, and let me fuck on you on the side? How about that? You feel me? Marry the sucker and let me drop dick on you on the side. Everybody's happy, right? Every time you get tired of that sucker, care too much, whatever provider ass nigga dick, you come over to CJ house or CJ car, get fucked like a slut, and you go back home happy. You feel me? Because you gotta understand, sucker niggas let they bitches do anything. Bitch can say anything. Oh, I'm just having a drink with the girls. Oh yeah, okay, honey. Have fun. Sucker niggas don't give a fuck. You feel me? Oh, I'm just going on a girls trip to Tennessee. Okay, have fun, honey. They don't give a fuck, bro. You get where I'm coming from? So, when I'm breaking this stuff down to you guys, and I'm really trying to get you guys in this right mindset, just like I try to get the guys in the COG community, I try to really get you guys in the right mindset where nothing can phase you that a bitch does. You feel me? Now, I understand it's super painful when you've taken a girl serious just to find out that she was a rotation bitch and she should have been one. Now, that hurts. You know what I mean? Now, that hurts because you really in a relationship with a bitch that didn't deserve to be a main bitch in the first place. That hurts. You feel me? But if you do it the right way, if you put the main bitch where she's supposed to be, and trust me, everybody know a good main bitch. When you bring her, like, you gotta understand, when I bring my main bitch around my family, my mama knows she a solid girl. My stepdaddy knows she a solid girl. Everybody knows she a solid ass girl. Don't nobody question my main bitch about her integrity and her solidness. They know off the rip, right? Now, back when I was fucking with hoes, when I used to bring them bitches around my family, my mom knew right away that was a motherfucking hoe. My mom put me aside, hold up, who this is? I hope you just playing around with this one. I hope you ain't taking this one serious. You feel me? Motherfuckers that have been around the block, motherfuckers know a thing or two. You heard me? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is when it really come down like to really understanding women, and some of you guys ain't really gonna listen to me because some of you guys don't believe the main bitch rotation bitch. I got nothing against you guys for that. If you want to do the monogamy thing, all I say is be careful, tread lightly, and at the end of the day, you are a man. You can move to the beat of your own drum. Just don't get mad when you catch your bitch cheating every now and again. You just gotta understand. So some of you guys is gonna date the player bitch. The bitch that was kind of a little bit ran through, right? She done fuck this guy, done been ran through. She done been doing all this stuff. Now she's ready to settle down, and she's a hot girl, and she's your type, and y'all probably click, and all that shit like that, and you want to settle down with her. Okay, you can be a man and say, fuck that, I'm gonna break this particular rule, because I break my own rules a lot of the times too, right? So you say, fuck that, I'm gonna break CJ rule, and I'm gonna take this one serious. All I'm telling you to do is, when you break that rule and you take that bitch serious, just understand what you're getting yourself into. That bitch is gonna cheat a couple times, bro. It is what it is, bro. You might not find out, which it might not hurt that much. You know, they say if a tree fall and nobody was there to hear the sound, did it really fall? Did it make a sound? I don't give a fuck, right? You feel me? Just understand that that bitch is going to cheat every now and again. You feel me? Just get that in your head. As long as you get that in your head, be like, damn, CJ told me this bitch was a rotation bitch, but I fucking love this bitch. I'm going to take this bitch serious. But you just gotta understand this bitch gonna cheat a couple times. And when she cheat, she might fall in love with some of them niggas that she cheating on you with. But those niggas ain't never gonna take her ass serious. You get what I'm trying to say? Those niggas ain't never gonna take her ass serious. It's just like Cardi B fucking with Stephon Diggs. It ain't gonna last long. Trust me. Stephon Diggs was just trying to get some of that pussy. Now the way he went about it, you know what I mean? Hey, he did what he had to do to get that pussy. He had to put in a lot of effort to let her know, hey, I'm here, because he wanted that pussy real bad. Stephon Diggs is a motherfucking certified dog. You feel me? I know stories about Stephon Diggs when I was in Minnesota. Stephon Diggs will fuck anything. And Stephon Diggs will play the long game. You feel me? So he was waiting for that, because he knew she was... Stephon Diggs knew that that bitch was a hoe, right? Cardi B is a fucking hoe. Offset knew she was a hoe. Now, Offset did the ultimate fuck up where he married the bitch. All I'm saying is I hope his money that he gained outweighed the money that he finna lose because of the hit to his reputation. So, that's all I'm saying about that shit situation. Cause some niggas just can't resist putting a ring on the whole finger. They can't do it. If this bitch's past was she was a stripper, she was drugging men, robbing men, throwing pussy, fucking getting fucked, doing all this shit, she masculine as fuck, she rapping and shit, that is a bitch that you keep in rotation. And if you lose her out of your rotation because another guy decided to take her serious and he decided to marry her, you just gotta understand, okay, I get it, right? I'm just gonna keep her in the drip campaign. I might not fuck that bitch for 6, 7, 8, 9. I might not fuck her for another 2 years. But a hoe gonna be a hoe gonna be a hoe. All she need is a made up imaginary excuse in her head to step out. Now Offset gave her that excuse because he cheated, which she knew. Niggas gonna cheat. Niggas like Offset gonna cheat. It is what it is. Any nigga she date gonna cheat. It is what it is, right? But if she really adore the man, it don't matter if he cheats. She's still gonna stick around. She's still not gonna cheat on him. My main bitch don't play tick for tack. She done caught me with bitches, all this. She done damn near caught all this shit. She's not even looking to cheat. You get what I'm trying to say? When you pick good, you gotta understand, when you pick them right, it is what it is. Now, there's pros and cons to that. The cons is they might not be as exciting as the whore. You feel me? No matter how much you teach them, no matter what you teach them, no matter how many positions you teach them, they just not nasty naturally. You feel me? Now, that little slut that you fucking on, that bad bitch slut that you fucking on the side, she's licking your cum off the fucking floor. She's nasty, nasty, nasty. You feel me? She wants to fuck on roofs. She wants to fuck in cars. She wants to fuck in elevators. She wants to fuck. You feel me? She wants to throw that pussy on you and make your fucking eyes roll to the back of your head. She's a slut. You get where I'm coming from? She's what you call a cock whore. She's going to be more exciting. But don't look at the excitement and be like, this got to be the main. You feel me? Think about it. Since the beginning of time, promiscuous women have always been classified as side bitches. But for some reason, nowadays, promiscuous bitches are niggas' main bitch. You feel me? It's silly. Like, if we want to go to cars, let's go to cars, right? Very rich people, they don't drive Lamborghinis everywhere they go. Like, most people that own like Lamborghinis and these high exotic cars, they also own a daily driver, right? Now, there are different versions of daily drivers. You got the Toyota Reliable, you got the Lexus, you got the goddamn Rolls Royce. These are what I call daily drivers, cars you drive every motherfucking day, right? There's levels to the daily drivers. But the Lambo ain't a motherfucking daily driver. The Lambo ain't the car that you do everything with. 9 times out of 10, when people take in Lambos for trades and shit like that, look it up, guys. Most of these Lambos got like less than 5,000 miles on them, 3,000 miles on 2,000. Most Lambos and exotic cars and all this shit like that, they funding the motherfucker, but niggas ain't driving them every motherfucking day. I got a homeboy, he bought a Lambo. He said it's so uncomfortable to the point that he gave it to his other homeboy to rent it out for him. It's just not a daily driver. His daily driver is a Tesla. Motherfucker say he clear over $2 million a year. His daily driver is a Tesla. His play car that he got some guy renting out for him is the Lambo. You get where I'm coming from? So it's the same with these motherfucking these rotation bitches. The rotation bitch is not the daily bitch. That's not the bitch you bring around your family. Yes, she's gonna buck back. Yes, she's just like any other girl. She's gonna want marriage too. Just like any other girl, she's gonna want one-on-one long-term commitment from you as well. Just like any other girl. Now, I make jokes on the goddamn channel, be like, damn, man, some of these rotation bitches, man, they make a nigga consider marrying. Motherfucker, I know the truth, goddammit. You feel me? And if I do break my own rule, it's me moving to the beat of my own drum, and I understand the risk. You feel me? Just like if you want to make the Lambo your daily driver, just understand the risk. That's going to be a lot of maintenance. That's going to be a lot of gas. That's going to be a lot of uncomfortability. You ain't going to be able to get the groceries like you supposed to. You ain't going to be able to pick up, you feel me? That's going to be, you feel me? That's a show car. That's like a show horse. You feel me? So that's why I really wanted to break in you guys' head. And don't listen to women at all. You feel me? Because your rotation bitch gonna try to get in your motherfucking head. She gonna do everything in her power to try to make you think that she supposed to be main bitch material. She gonna want you to look past her past. She's gonna tell you things like, that shouldn't matter. You had a past. I'm a different person now. I found God. Okay. Alright, bet. Yeah, you a different person now, bet. You feel me? And at the end of the day, keep that hoe in rotation for as long as you possibly can, until you no longer can, which is usually around the time when she find a guy that she want to take serious. And sometimes she might stay faithful to that guy, for the first like 6 months to a year. But a hoe gonna be a hoe gonna be a hoe. She gonna get tired. She can't pair bond no more, bro. Just understand that. That's why I say drip campaign is important. And that's why I say having a bunch of hoes is important. She can no longer pair bond. After a girl has fucked 9 guys, she is a cock whore. I'm just shooting it straight to you. After she done fucked, after 9 dicks have been inside of her, she is a cock whore. Now, I know you guys gonna look at famous people and be like, well, Logan Paul married a cock whore. Logan Paul is a sucker. She found the sucker, bro. And when I say sucker, I'm not saying Logan Paul can beat the shit out of a grown-ass man. He's a strong motherfucker. He can fight. He can do all this shit like that. But what I mean by a sucker is a sucker when it comes to women. You feel what I'm trying to say? He married the hoe, right? That is going to blow up in his face eventually. It's going to blow back in his face eventually. You feel me? See, Logan Paul and all the motherfuckers, they young kids with money. You feel me? They got rich young. They don't know shit about the real motherfucking world. Like, let's be honest. You know what I mean? All they know is YouTube, be stupid, YouTube, be dumb. Now they trying to get into fighting and shit like that, and yada yada yada, whatever the case is. But that shit, mark my words, you give it enough time, that shit gonna blow up in his motherfucking face. And if she hasn't already, she's gonna crave other dicks, bro. After 9, that bitch can't pair bond to one guy. She can't be stuck to one guy after 9 dicks have been inside of her, bro. You feel me? She broken. All it take is that right nigga to be able to slide in when that nigga out of town or some shit like that. And they might have an agreement. See, that's another thing that you niggas don't know about these famous niggas. He might like the fact that other niggas fuck her. But he probably tell her to keep it on the low because, you know, I got to protect my motherfucking profile. You know, I got to protect my image. So they might even have agreement where she can get caught from time to time by niggas that are a little bit more equipped than him. You be surprised, bro. Especially some white boys. They be into some weird shit like that, bro. They want somebody to fuck they bitch, bro. You seen Adam 22. He liked it so much, he keep allowing her to get drilled by the other niggas. Some dudes really like the thought of another nigga just taking advantage of their wife. It is what it is. There's words for this. Some people call it cucks. Some people call it that's the word that I know that it's called. But you'll be surprised. Some people like the thought of another man taking advantage of their wife. You get what I'm trying to say? So, you know what I mean? When you got a bitch cheating sometimes the nigga sometimes you cheating with a bitch, her husband actually likes it. Or her man or whatever, the nigga that took it serious, he actually likes it. He actually wants to smell your cum and taste your cum off of her tongue after you nutted in her mouth. Some niggas be sexually fucked up mentally on some weird shit, right? They want some weird shit like that to happen. They want their wife to go out, get ran through, probably even more than one guy. They probably want the niggas to run a train on their bitch, nut all in her mouth, and then go right back home, and then he'll eat her pussy, eat the nut out of her pussy, and make out with her and fuck on her and probably have an insane orgasm. Just because of the thought of his wife being ran through by some Neanderthals. You feel me? Some unruly motherfuckers just beating the pussy lining off their wives. So some niggas is into that weird shit, bro. You feel me? Some niggas is into that weird shit. And we living in a new time. You know what I mean? Like, we don't live in the time of the past. Because, you know, they always say it's not the strongest who survive. It's not the fastest who survive. It's the one who's most willing to adapt. Right? And once you give women this much agency and this much freedom, and they don't have to worry about, you know, having to be with a man for protection, or they don't have to worry about any wars or nothing like that, or any lack of resources or any Great Depression coming along or nothing like that. What women do, this is what happens when women have this much fucking freedom and choice and all this shit like that. They resort back to who they truly are. And the only thing that you can believe with a woman is who she's choosing to allow fuck her. That's the only thing you can believe with a woman. You can't believe her words. You can hear them. Don't listen to them. But the only thing you can believe is her actions, right? They have had study after study after study. Women have lied. They said that they don't like guys with their shirt off in dating profiles. And then it was a bunch of women, very high percentage of women said they hate guys with their shirt offs in dating profiles. Then the guy made a dating profile with a guy with his shirt off. And a very high percentage of women matched with that guy. So basically he's like, damn, these bitches lie all the time. They lie subconsciously. They don't even know what they like. So what I tell people from the CLG, just watch what she's responding to. Right? If her last guy was a narcissist, an asshole, a dick, or this and this and this, and that's what she say about the nigga, that's the guys that she's fucking. You feel me? That's the guys that she's giving pussy to. So her pussy choices are the asshole, narcissist, whatever, right? Like I tell guys, when you become CLG, you really becoming a hot guy that a girl can't resist. You feel me? Careless. That's the main thing. Be selfish. Move to the beat of your own drum. Make things happen. Move things forward. Bro, that is the guy she can't fucking resist. If you can master all of that, and if you can't master it, jump into the CLG program. It's only $48 a month, less than $500 a year, with a 20% discount if you do the yearly. But if you can master all of those things, you will become irresistible to women. Fucking-resistible to women. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just something about a bitch. If she can sense you don't give a fuck about her, she wants to throw pussy on you. She wants to just fucking drain your balls consistently. And you should take her up on that offer if she's hot enough, if she fits your type. Now, when she starts pushing for something more and you done assessed her background, you assessed her past, you realize that she's not built for more, you have to learn how to string her ass along and keep her in rotation till the day that bitch die. Because 9 times out of 10, the majority of these bitches is gonna die single. They might go through stints of their life where they have a man, but the majority of these bitches is gonna die single. You feel me? It is your job to catch these hoes while they in their prime, get a good 10 to about 15 years out of them bitches, and let them ruin somebody else's life with long-term marriage and long-term commitment. Let them ruin another nigga's lives, bro. You feel me? Let them break their own families up. Let them do their own bullshit. That ain't got shit to do with you. You get what I'm trying to say? The bitch was gonna be single any motherfucking ways. Because most guys don't want a ran through bitch regardless of the fact. You feel me? Especially with the internet telling niggas the fucking cons of ran through bitches. You know what they do? They drop dick in them hoes and they do catch and release. They catch the hoe, they put her back in the motherfucking river. There's a reason that bitch is that hot and still single. Just trust your gut. This bitch 24, she's hot as fuck and she's still single. Trust your instincts. Don't believe the fucking, I went celibate for a year, I didn't want to date anybody for a year, I didn't want to do it. Bitch, you got thousands of options and you couldn't, none of them niggas could take you serious. Now, you want me to be the sucker? So that's what I want to talk about. I want to break that down for you guys. And the reason I want to break that down for you guys, because I know it's a lot of like guys, you know, especially that follow my channel. A lot of them, they really have a hard time deciphering between the main bitch and the rotation bitch. Like, they make it seem so complicated. And I feel like the way I break it down is like I make it really simple. So like I'm trying to figure out like what's going on. Like, where's the disconnect? Like, how come guys don't know the difference between the main bitch and the fucking rotation bitch? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. You feel me? Like, I don't leave it in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Why is this concept so hard? Is it the fact that you just don't have the CLG part mastered? So it's so hard for you to get bitches that you don't even have enough bitches to choose from to even decipher between the main bitch and the rotation bitch? Because if that's the case, what I always tell guys, and this is what I did in college, is just go out with the intentions of just being a hoe, right? Now, you ain't gotta follow my fucking way. This is how I did it, right? Some of you guys want to be morally correct, religious, monogamous, all that shit like that. Well, if you're gonna be the morally correct religious, you just gotta vet her more on the date. Like, you're not gonna go through the full process with the chick because you're not trying to fuck every chick. You're just gonna try to vet her more on the date, and you're really trying to get to her past. Her past is extremely important. Past behaviors mirror future behaviors. You feel me? For all you guys that are struggling with trying to choose one, Even if you want to do the monogamous thing and you just looking for a main bitch, you gotta get down to her fucking past. You get where I'm coming from? Her past is extremely fucking important. I don't care what nobody say. What she used to do when she was single, I don't give a fuck if she found God. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit is extremely fucking important. You feel me? Categorize these bitches correctly. Trust me on this. Save you a lot of time. You know what I mean? Now, some guys, the main bitch too boring for them. Okay. Tread lightly. You feel me? A hoe can fuck up your legacy. Jada Pickett, Larsa Pimpin', all these hoes fucking these niggas' legacies up. You feel me? And don't let her be a loud hoe. Don't let her be a hoe that's on the motherfucking tabloids and shit. Cause it's a bunch of bitches cheating. Like, let's be honest. Like, probably the majority of these niggas, you know, basketball players, whatever, most of they bitches probably cheating or have cheated while these niggas was on the road or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of these, but at least they quiet and discreet with the shit. If you gonna get a hoe, at least make sure this bitch is a fucking mute. Make sure this bitch ain't got no big ass following. Make sure this bitch is low key. Let her be a low key hoe, bro. If that's possible. You definitely don't want no motherfucking loud fucking hoe with clout. You definitely don't want that. That's gonna fuck your life up for real. So be smart out there, fellas. I really wanted to make this video because I want you to be smart, because I wanted to show you the video in the beginning just to let you know how women's logic work. Like, the men that get caught into the woman's words and they start believing what she says and they start listening to what she says, you feel me? Those are the guys that always get caught in this trick bag. And it's hard to do when you're in the field. Trust me. That's why the CLG community is so important, because you got to have a brotherhood that you can go back to when a girl making her words sound real good to you and you like, damn, this girl really motherfucking really, I'm really following. I know she a hoe. I know she got all these red flags, but this bitch doing it for me. The pussy good. She cooking for me. She cleaning for me. That's why you need the CLG community, so you have grown ass men to talk to help get you back on track and help you keep playing it the right way, so you don't get caught into the emotional fucking stimuli that bitch is putting you through. You feel me? Work smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? Don't throw away your whole motherfucking rest of your life because you chose the wrong bitch. And then you also gotta understand that I understand that some niggas is gonna choose the wrong bitch. I get that. I will help you with that too. But at first, you just, step one is honesty. You gotta say it. Hey, CJ, I think this bitch the wrong bitch, but I can't shake this hoe, man. I'm really thinking about taking her serious. Okay. Now I'm just gonna be like, all right, now be smart with this one. You feel me? She might be the wrong bitch, but be smart with her. You get what I'm trying to say? And I'm gonna break down how you can be smart with her and how and figure out ways to protect yourself against her. Cause you know she really not really the main bitch, but for you she is. You feel me? If y'all click, y'all on that level, she done been ran through, whatever the case is, you really fucking with shawty. Okay, be smart. Let's have a smart game plan to go through. Cause men need men to talk to, bro. A man can't go through a therapist. Most of these therapists is pussy, bro. They always gonna take the woman's side. These niggas is feminine. These niggas is motherfucking liberals. You feel me? A nigga can't even go to a fucking therapist no more. Motherfuckers need the CLG community. They need to talk this shit. Talk about this shit. Get this shit off their chest. Let people know that, hey, man, I'm a man and this is the shit that I'm going through. Because everybody acts like when a man is going through something, everybody ears shut. Nobody want to hear the man problems. Nobody want to hear that a man is going through this with a girl. Nobody want to hear all the problems that women put men through. Nobody wants to hear the man. You know, they tell the man, compartmentalize, man up. Take it on the chin, blah, blah, blah. No, nigga, these niggas need to be heard. That's what the CLG community for. If you want to be heard, jump into that motherfucking community, and we're going to do everything in our power to allow you to be heard. Share your wins, share your losses. You know what I mean? We'll give you some positive critique. We'll help you with some things. We'll get you back on track. Because at the end of the day, the only thing I want is for men to become elite. That's it. I don't want nothing else, bro. I don't even want the money. If I can't help you become elite, I don't want the money. I don't want none of that shit. I want to help you niggas become elite. That is it. That is my only motherfucking thing. I want everybody in there to become elite. And I want men to have a safe community where they can express their true selves in this modern fucking world they true selves, wins, losses, results, all of that shit, and be accepted for it. You try to be your true self around your mama and them, she gonna think you crazy. She gonna think, well, why the fuck you doing that? Why you, blah, 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 you just like your daddy, blah, blah, blah. You try to do that around your therapist, the therapist is gonna be telling you, well, I don't think that's healthy. You know, it seems a little toxic. No, motherfucker. I'm telling you what these bitches respond to. You gotta understand, bro. I'm a practical nigga. If women was responding to the lover boy shit, I would be the first one to tell you guys be a lover boy. If women was actually giving they all to the lover boy, I would be the first one to tell you. Because all I care about is what works. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. If it didn't work, I wouldn't tell you. Coming from a guy who be having bitches' souls. So, I'm going to end the video there. Make sure you guys lock into the CLG community. Like I said, it's only $48 a month. You get a free one-on-one call with me once you jump in. Less than $500 for a year if you do the yearly, because you get a 20% discount. And with that being said, bruh, I'm out. Peace.